I'd just like to welcome Anthony to today's session. Welcome, Anthony. And Anthony's joining us today just to go through the emotional release hypnotherapy. And Anthony's really been struggling with lots of things for his mental health, particularly with the painful memories to an incident that happened quite a while ago, but kind of recurs. Those memories come back, and it's something that you think about on a daily basis. So as I explained, Anthony, we don't have to go through any detail, but if you want to, I feel that you want to offer something at this point, so by all means just give a little information about what's happened in the past.
It's just it never goes away because it's always in the news. It's always everywhere you go. So I just need to put it. I need to lock it away, but not forget about it altogether, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about what you said, and if it works, you know what, that'll be a big change in my life.
Yeah. And how long have you been holding on to this emotional pain from these memories?
More since 2014, when I had to go and give evidence again and watch 3 hours of what went on that day.
Okay.
Ever since then, it come back. It's come back as though we're only happened yesterday now. It's as though it's only just happened. But
And up until that point, do you feel that you'd kind of come to terms with what happened, or was it just?
sit there and watch 3 hours of video with disaster happening. I seen my dad when he was 41. He was 73 at the time. I seen myself when I was 23. My 12-year-old brother. Sorry, 11-year-old brother. I seen all them. I seen myself getting dragged out. See myself giving people the kiss of life. See myself carrying stretchers across the ground, and then I see myself collapse, and then I see the face on my dad when I collapsed, but managed to get up and we went home. I didn't even know that it actually broke me back till 2017. That's when I found out that my back was actually broken because I had broken ribs, broken sternum, dislocated shoulder. My fingers were crushed backwards like that. You had to have operation to get them. But the actual weight, I didn't get the operation till 2013 because my fingers were slowly going back to where they were crushed to. And like I say, they had that many injuries that they didn't even look at me back. And I ended up being a forklift driver on what we called the sod because it was that uneven, the ground. I was getting bounced everywhere, so my back pain was down to my job, I always thought.
Yeah.
And then when I finished work, it's just got worse and worse and worse. I got knocked off a motorbike in Germany on the autobahn. I didn't hurt myself that much, but I bounced. And ever since then, I must have moved something because my back has been in agony ever since.
Goodness.
Like they want me to go to a pain management clinic because they can't do nothing for it.
No.
They can operate, but there's a 70 to 80% chance that I'll come out in a wheelchair forever.
Okay.
So I'll let them operate.
So since the Hillsborough disaster, and then to date, you've been in constant pain with your back.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But I just put it down to my job because all the lads in work have back because of what we done.
Yeah.
So I can never bother, going to get his X-rays or whatever and this, that, and the other. I was only 23 when it happened. I just thought it was wear and tear as I've got on.
Right. Okay. So let's take you into hypnosis, and we'll allow you to release all of those things that have been causing you emotional pain.
Yeah, scary that it's going to be better.
Absolutely. So are you ready to accept this full focus, Anthony? And I'll start.
You calm down a bit.
It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Know that you're perfectly safe, you're perfectly fine. Are you ready to go into hypnosis, Anthony?
Yeah.
You deserve to let it go. Been holding on to it for so long. You deserve to let it all go now, away from you now. Safe. No judgment at all. When you're ready, and you feel like you've done enough for now, just open your eyes. Come back in the room, please.
Well, I spent through my whole life in there twice there. That's what I was. Yeah. I've just got to look at myself. I was a spectator. I was just a supporter who went that day like all of us. And I was just in the wrong place at the right time, that's all. You know, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time because it was a place where I should have been. You know, if someone gets shot and they say, "Oh, he's in the wrong place at the wrong time," they weren't. They were in the right place at the right time. But the person who shot them was in the wrong place, not the person who got shot. That's the way I feel about that now. I was just in the wrong place at the right. I was in the right place, but at the wrong time, and I never hurt anyone.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing wrong. How does it feel to have that realisation?
Yeah, I've realised that up to a point, yeah. Also Robbie as well. I've done my best with Robbie to get, I was working on him, chest compressions, and all like that when he dropped it on me, my mate.
Yeah.
It happens, and we were all having a go, you know, like the ambulance took about 25 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
And no one got tired, chest compression, because as soon as one stopped, the other one, someone else started, same with the mouth to mouth. So there was nothing we could do for Robbie when he went, you know, there was nothing anyone could have done. His brother was standing there, he was the team manager, John, and the exact same thing happened to John with his dad as what happened with his brother. So he's worse than me, you know. I feel sorry for John now, you know, but yeah, it wasn't my fault. Hillsborough wasn't my fault.
No.
To say it was, why do I feel guilty over it? Because I was just in the right place at the wrong time. I was there the year before, and I even remember saying to my dad, because we were in the stands above, I said, "Fucking hell, I wouldn't want to be down there." And the following year I was, because there's that many grounds, you forget which grounds you go to.
Yeah.
And when you look at the stand, it was only half full. That's what's worse about it. The whole stand was only half full. But you couldn't, once you went in, you couldn't go that way. You were stuck in, you know. Yeah, there you
So
go.
what I want you to do now, Anthony, to bring back focus, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to bring to mind that painful memory when you was working on Robbie that came up in that, when you went into hypnosis. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to know that you're perfectly safe and you're perfectly fine. So I want you to bring that memory to mind, know that you're perfectly safe, you're perfectly fine. When you bring that memory to mind, I just want you to scan your body and just tell me if you're feeling any physical sensations around your tummy, around your chest when you bring that memory to mind. Know that you're safe, perfectly safe. Just bring that memory to mind. What sensations do you feel in your body when you bring that memory to mind?
Just a bit of numbness, to be honest with you.
And where's the numbness?
Behind my eyes.
Behind your eyes, right, doing really well. Know that you're safe. So you've got numbness behind your eyes. When you bring that memory to mind, Have you got any sensations on your chest, any tightness around your chest?
No, yeah, no.
Anything around your tummy?
Little bit of like swelling, like
Right,
looking
you're
like
doing
you
really
go
well.
down
Just keep that
looking like
focus.
down
You're
a
doing
hill.
really well. So you've got that swirling around your tummy. Have you got any tightness on your shoulders, on your back, your head?
Shoulders and back, yeah.
Right, you're doing really well. Anything else at all? Any other physical sensations?
Like a tingling in my fingers.
Tingling in your fingers, right, you're doing really well. When you bring that memory to mind, keep your eyes closed, know that you're safe. When you bring that memory to mind, are you either still sat, stood, or lying down in your body? When you bring that memory to mind, you're either still sat, stood, or lying down when you bring that memory to mind.
Kneeling down.
You're kneeling down, and are you still physically in your body, or are you on the outside looking in?
I'm still in my body.
Right, are you happy to let this emotional pain go from this memory? Are you happy to let that go?
Yeah.
Wonderful, thank you. So what I want you to do, I want you to really focus now. I don't want you to open your eyes until I ask you to open them. I want you to really focus on my words now. I want you to step out of your body. You're no longer there. You're no longer at Hillsborough. I want you to step out of your body, and I want you to see that memory playing out as if you're looking at a TV screen. You're on the outside and you're looking at that TV screen of that memory playing out. I want you to nod your head to let me know that you've done that, please. Wonderful, thank you. And as you look at that TV screen, that memory playing out, I want you to drain all that colour out, turn it into black and white like the old memory that it is. Drain all that colour out and turn it to black and white. Just nod your head to let me know you've done that, please. Just drain every single ounce of colour out because it's not there. It's in the past. And it's gone, it's in the past. That's an old memory. You've drained all that colour out. Wonderful. So as you look at that memory playing out on that TV screen, that black and white memory, I want you to only imagine all that TV screen as if it's got all that numbness that you're feeling behind your eyes, if it's entangled with that TV screen, all of that tension around your shoulders, your back, all that tingling in your fingers, all of that sensation that you've got, all that knot in your tummy. I want you to only imagine now, as you really focus on that TV screen with that black and white memory playing out, I want you to only imagine it just drifting away, fading away, drifting away, fading away, drifting away, faded away. Now it's going back into the past, just moving away from you now. That TV screen is just moving away from you, getting so far away. It's almost like tumbling away, like tumbleweed in a Hollywood movie. It's just drifting away, fading away, drifting away, fading away, drifting away, faded away. Now back into the past. Just see it just getting smaller and smaller. That old memory just getting smaller and smaller. Just nod your head to let me know that you can see that getting smaller now. Wonderful. And as you look at that memory playing out, just look at that memory playing out. It's getting smaller and smaller. And just see it just shrinking down into the past. It's going back into the past now. Just see it just shrinking down all the way down into the past, getting all the way down into the past now. Just a teeny tiny little speck right back in the past now. It's out of sight and out of mind now. It's not there now. It's in the past now. Just open your eyes and focus on me, please. Just open your eyes and focus on me. Just open your eyes and focus on me. And all that emotional pain that you felt, all of that emotional pain, it's just drifted away, faded away, drifted away, faded away, drifted away, faded away now. Out of sight and out of mind now, because it's in the past and it's gone now. I want you to try and find that emotional pain. I want you to try and find that emotional pain. And the harder you look, the more energy you put into trying to find that emotional pain, the more you'll recognize it's simply not there. Because your mind knows it's in the past now. Out of sight and out of mind now. It's in the past and it's gone now. Try and look for it. Try and search for that same emotional pain, that same emotional response you've had for all of these years since Hillsborough. And the harder you try, the more energy you put into trying to find that emotional pain, the more your mind recognizes now that it's in the past and it's gone. You're not at Hillsborough now. You're not knelt down any longer. Try and look for it, try and search for it, try and find that emotional pain that you had. When you bring that memory to mind, notice the change, notice the shift. Try and look for it, try and search for it, try and find it. The harder you try, the more energy you put into trying, the more you recognise that shift, that change, that emotional response has changed. Because your mind knows it's in the past now. It's in the past.
Yeah.
Can you find it?
Yeah, it does feel a bit different, I will be honest with you.
Just scan your body. You said you've got numbness behind your eyes. Your tummy was churning. Your shoulders and your back were tense, tingling in your fingers. Have you got any of those sensations?
No.
No?
No. It all seems to, you know, sort of gone. No, no, it's wrong. I feel a bit pain.
Think about it now. Try and think it. Try and bring it to mind. The more that you try, more your mind recognises now that it's out of sight. It's because you thought you were still there. You were still knelt down with your friend. That's why it felt so painful when you brought it to mind before.
Yeah, even looking, thinking back about Robbie now. I look at that now. No, from earlier on, not so much from that one as well, but when we done it earlier on, I had Robbie involved in that, and even that, you know, there was nothing I could do. It was out of my hands. It was one of them things. Hillsborough was out of my hands. It was one of them things. I just done what I thought was the best, but because I tried to help, I see more than what I should have seen. Because I went back in to drag people out and take that, the other. And now I'm so, you know, I'm saying what I've done and what I've seen and all like that. When we spoke on the phone before, I was crying my eyes out when I said the same things. Now I'm just said it to you, and I don't feel upset saying it.
Yeah.
God, I don't. It doesn't upset me.
No.
As much as what it is, what I'm talking about. You know. That's at the moment, like whether I go on the same way, but
Yeah, it's not
if
quite
I can feel tomorrow the way I feel right now, on just on that one incident, I'll be well happy. It feels as weird. It feels like a little bit like it did when I had the other counsellor, because I was dreading watching that programme called that, and then I was looking forward to it. But it didn't seem to as help. It didn't seem, you know, I don't know. I couldn't explain it, but what happened to Jan a couple of weeks later didn't help. But I don't look at it now as the way I looked at it this morning. I'm not thinking about it the way it was to the way I was thinking about it this morning when we were talking on the phone. I'm not going to get upset about it again. I'm going to do my best not to. I might have a little weep or a tear on the anniversary date. I might, but no, I'm thinking back now of all what happened, and all I can see is me trying to do something, trying to stop what was happening.
Yeah.
I wasn't an instigator. I was a saviour.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking at it that way. You know, even with the injuries I had, I don't know what I was running on. Must have been adrenaline or whatever I was going on. I just eventually collapsed and I was out of breath. But I wouldn't go in an ambulance because I had to see what was going to the hospital. And I was the very first injured person back in Liverpool.
Yeah.
They jumped in the back of my car. I was lying on the back seat, and my dad bobbed it to Manchester. We were getting overtook by ambulance going there. I just said, carry on. We'll go to Broad Green Hospital, the end of the M62, and that's where I went. And the echo found out, did he, that I was the first injured person back. So I was getting phone. I've had to change my phone number 3 times. Every
Yeah.
time you have a birthday thing comes up, the Echo or the radios, Sky are the worst. You always want an interview and this, that, and the other. But yeah, no, I am.
You'll be able to
I'm
talk about it now without breaking down. That's the difference.
now. Like, have you ever seen the program called Hillsborough with Jimmy McGovern? He made it.
No, I don't think I did know because
It's a film that he made, and I'm not messing. It is like what I've just done. It's virtually spot on. What happened on the day was it was as though we filmed it on the day, then put it into a film. When I looked at it, one or two of the court cases, man, I had to go to two what they call, not autopsies, what do they call it? You go to court, coroners. I had to go to two coroners' inquests, and some of them were on it. And then I look back at it now as though I was in that film.
Yeah.
I was in the film Hillsborough. Now I wasn't there. I was in the film.
Yeah.
I was like, what's his name? But he plays Jim Royal. I can't stand it. Ricky Tomlinson. I'm like him. I was an actor in that film.
Yeah. Right then. So what I want you to do, Anthony, I want you to get your focus back. I want you to put down that drink. I'm going to do some more. Okay. I know it's quite a big thing because you've been holding on to that for so long, and I just want you to put your mind at rest. It's not coming back. It is not coming back. Let me just explain.
Just laughing here. I sound the same when I laugh as you, but and this is a laugh. I don't know. It's just.
It's a relief, isn't it? It's such a relief, such a relief. That's why you're laughing, because it's such a relief.
Sorry, yeah, come on.
It's such a relief. There's no wonder. I mean, you've been holding on to that for so long.
I'm going to start crying in a minute, but it's not. It's a weird crying, isn't it?
You feel happy?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, go on.
I just want to check your neck. You mentioned something about your neck. How does your neck feel now?
Yeah, it's just a little bit achy, like, but yeah,
Right.
it's all right. Yeah.
Right then, Anthony, I want you to focus. Right. I want you to imagine using the power of your imagination that this phone is a big, strong magnet, okay?
Yeah.
I want you to look at this yellow square, and I want you to imagine that I'm going to place this phone around all that pain in your neck, that pain that you're feeling, that discomfort, okay? I want you to imagine it's a big, strong magnet that's going to wrap around your neck. I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to pull away all that tension, all that pain that's in your neck, and you're going to feel that release. Are you ready to focus? You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Focus, focus, focus. Just feel all that pain being pulled out, sucked out, coming all the way from you now. Just feel that now. Moving all the way out, all the way out. Focus, focus, focus. Ready to let go. Ready to let go. Ready to let go. Let it all go now. How's your neck feel now?
Better,
Yeah?
Yeah. Still, I still there's not a lot of it. There like a weight on it before. Yeah. It does it. You just feel it all over. A bit
Feel
floppy,
lighter?
so relaxed, yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly haven't had nothing, to smoke on that stuff since before we spoke this morning.
Yeah.
I feel as good as I would do when I had my very first one of the morning, but just like that. You know, I feel it.
Good. No, you are safe. You're perfectly safe now. You're perfectly safe. Perfect. Fine. Just let it all rise up and away from you. And let it all go. Let it all just drift up and away. Imagine. Only imagine. Let me never fall. Emotions causing your head to move, you can let it go. You're safe.
Again, just feel a bit better again. I feel, do feel a lot different. I feel, you know, I do feel slightly different. Just full. Yeah.
What made you open your eyes then, Anthony? Because you've just gone in seconds. What made you open your eyes then in that moment?
I felt a lot better. I just felt, I don't know, I just seemed to try and think about things what have happened, and they didn't feel the same.
No.
You know, I felt as though I could go over the road and talk to anyone about anything. You know, I can show a bit of sympathy if I need to, a bit of empathy, or I can have a go with them and say, "Don't snap out of it." Whereas beforehand, I would have just sat there and probably cried and wallowed with them.
Mm.
I just sort of stopped wallowing in what happened. You know, my son was only 13 months old when it happened. He's 36 now. I've seen two other people never. I should be lucky. I've got two parents who can go out and do their own shopping, keep their house up to thingy, 78 years of age, 79, yeah. You know, I'm lucky. You know, really speaking, I am lucky. It's just been one of them, as though every time I seem to step forward, I go back. I'm going to look forward now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So you should.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take you into hypnosis, and only if you're happy for me to do this. Would you like me to take you into hypnosis and for you to see Robbie well, so that you can tell him those things that you wish you could have said before he passed, and make your peace?
If I could see Robbie again for 30 seconds, 10 seconds, pump his fist, call him a dickhead, and as we always did, you know.
You think that'd be nice, so that the closure wasn't that moment before he passed, so you could have that real wonderful closure that you wish you could have had? Would that be for you?
Wish he'd come off that pitch and either call me the world's worst shittest referee ever.
Yeah. So would you like to do that for you?
Whether he had a good game or not, like, let's go see Murph. Yeah.
All right, so close your eyes when you're ready. I'll take you with it. Know that you're safe.
I know.
Close your eyes. Allow that hypnosis to drift all the way down, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Just feel that wonderful hypnosis drifting all the way down over your forehead, all the way down over your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your mouth. Just allow that hypnosis to drift all the way down over your chest, all the way down your arms, all the way around your torso, all the way around your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles and feet. Just feel that hypnosis touching the soles of your feet and all the way back up to the top of your head and over like a wonderful hypnotic mist, just drifting down now. Going all the way down over your chest, all the way down your arms, all the way around your torso, all the way around your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles and feet. Just feel that hypnosis take you down, deeper down, further down now, all the way down. Deeper down, further down, all the way down, taking you 1,000 times deeper, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 times deeper down, all the way down, deeper down and further down now, going 5,000 times deeper, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 times deeper down, all the way down, deeper down and further down. Now, I want you to go to your mystical place, your magical place, that wonderful, special, safe space within your imagination. Just imagine Only imagine now stepping into that beautiful, beautiful, special place with every step. And every breath that you take, you're feeling calm, you're feeling contented, and you're feeling at ease now. Just imagine, only imagine now, taking a walk, taking a wander in that beautiful, beautiful, special place. And as you take a walk and as you take a wander in that beautiful, special place, I want you to imagine, only imagine now, somebody entering your special place throughout the corner of your eye. Just imagine, only imagine now, somebody walking towards you. And as that someone walks towards you, you recognise those twinkling eyes as Robbie. And as you see him, he looks healthy, he looks well. He smiles at you and you smile back. And you rush towards him and he rushes towards you. And you just give him that big, big bear hug. And it feels wonderful to see him looking so well, so healthy. Just imagine, only imagine now, as you greet him in your special place. And I want you to imagine, only imagine now, a beautiful sofa. I want you to imagine just sitting with Robbie for a while and just having that chat about all those things that were happening, those things that you wish you could have said to him before he passed. So I'm going to be quiet for a moment so you don't have to speak these words out loud. This is your private moment with Robbie. I'm going to be quiet and just tell him those things that you wish you could have told him in that moment before he passed. And once you've done that, just nod your head to let them know that you've done that thing. For all the time you need. And once you've said everything that you needed to say, just nod your head to let them know that you've done that, please. Thank you. And as you sit within your special place, Robbie looks at you and he tells you how proud he is of you and how thankful he was on that day with all that help that you gave. And I want you to know that it was never your fault. None of that was ever your fault, and you did your very best to help him on that day. And I want you to live your life, really live your life and do those things that you've been putting off for so long. I want you to go out there and live that life because you've got that life. And every moment now from now and all of your days ahead, you can be really grateful of that life, that heart, that heartbeat that you have, that you've been gifted with. Those things that you've been putting off, all of those times that have led you to stay indoors because you've felt all that trauma response from Hillsborough. That's all in the past now. And you're going to feel that energy returning, that energy that you used to have when you used to knock around with Robbie. That energy that you had before all of those traumas, you're going to feel that energy that is you returning now. You're going to connect to that now. That life force that is within you now. And as you sit with Robbie, I want you to reach out. I want you to just give him the biggest hug. And I want you to pop him into your heart. And as you pop into your heart, I want you to remember that it's there with you. And that big hole that's been missing, it's going to be filled now. You're going to feel so grateful for that life that you had. You're never going to feel alone. You're never going to walk alone because it's always going to be with you. It's always going to be with you, and you're going to live your life through him. It's going to be with you now. All those places that you're going to go, those people that you're going to talk to, those life experiences that you're going to have. You're going to live your life to the fullest now. And you are safe now. You are okay. You are loved. And you are grateful for that heartbeat, that life that you have. And from this moment now, you're going to truly embrace life. You're going to truly embrace life. In a moment, you're going to open your eyes, come back in the room. You're going to feel refreshed, revitalized, and ready to take on the world, this life that you have. Feeling truly grateful. Open your eyes when you're ready. Come back in the room.
The memories that I had. Always one thing about what we done, 1976. So I was what, 11. Robbie was 12. He was a year older than me. And we were going to pictures to watch Rocky, the very first Rocky would come out. And the pictures was only down the road where we were Hillsborough. As we were walking down, we found a pound note. And we didn't know what to do with it because we already had our money for what we needed. So we went and bought 10 number 6. That was when we started smoking. And we also, as the years went on, I mightn't have seen it for a couple of years. And if Rocky 3 came out straight away, you go in the pictures to watch it. Because we watched Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the very first night. Sorry, Rocky 2, 3, and 4 on the very first night it came out in Liverpool. Every time it came out, we never ever got to Rocky 5. I've never watched it. I've never watched Rocky 5. Robbie just saw me there as crap. Which I believe it isn't a good film. And he just said, no, it's crap, I want to worry about it. Yeah, oh, fuck it up. Some of the travelling up to Oldham. You know, we were like 14, 13, 14. And we'd be getting the train to Oldham. Just on our own, you know. Kind of world it was.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. You know, can't wait to just have a little gab with my man tomorrow to see if I'll have a laugh on again like he used to. Yeah. Oh no, I do, I feel. Yeah. I feel as though I've got something nice sitting on my shoulders, not something heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, first of all, like I've got me poor old dog around my shoulders. You know, he's about 12 stone. He used to think he was a Jack Russell, but I haven't. I've got a big teddy bear around there, which is cuddled into me now.
Oh, that's lovely.
Does it feels So strange. As I would feel as though I've had a good few rum and coke here.
I think as well, you've been holding so much emotional pain for so long. So long you've had that holding on to that emotional pain. I don't think we realise that until we let it go, how it is to actually feel lighter. And that's the thing, that you're feeling that lightness now, that, because you've held on to so much weight for so long. So let me know if anything comes up that is upsetting that you need to talk about. But other than that, again, thank you so much for allowing me to record this. And these are the videos that allow me to show people the transformation within hypnosis. Because if I was to say this morning, have that conversation around, hypnosis help you, I'm sure that you would never have believed any of this was possible.
It isn't. It isn't. I feel. I can't explain it really.
So I'm so pleased that you've enjoyed the session. I'm really looking forward to learning about how it's been able to help you, and how it's helped you in the next coming days or so, next coming weeks. So you take care, and I'm really pleased that you've allowed me to record the session. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're
Appreciate your help, man. Like I say, I didn't think I'd feel like this morning when I woke up. That's it. Honest to God, I never.
welcome. You take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.